are officially in Japan. Long time coming, but we are finally here sitting outside of Narita Airport.
It's been a good trip so far. It's been long though. Our day started yesterday, Thursday, when we went to Changi Airport at around 10 p.m.
Yeah, 10 p.m. We had a 1 a.m. flight, so we get to sleep on the plane, and we were able to sleep on the plane because
we tried Scoot, but we did Scoot Plus this time.
Yeah.
So a little upgraded seat action, very comfortable actually. It was
yeah.
like, I don't know, like big cushion, like
an old school
Yeah.
business class, and they gave you food, which that's kind of the thing is like it's 1 a.m. when we were flying off, and they give you food at like 2 a.m. So we went to sleep after that.
lots of leg room. Lots of leg room. Nice window views.
Yep. And Scoot Plus also includes a checked bag. We actually did it mainly for that reason, but we ended up not needing to, although our bags are quite heavy, and I think there's a restriction on weight limit, so we didn't need to worry about that with Scoot Plus because it's like 15 kg. Our flight did go to Taiwan first. So originally we were supposed to go direct, and then we got a notification from Scoot saying our flight has been rescheduled from, I think it was supposed to be 7 a.m. Friday to 10 p.m. Friday.
We would lose a day in Tokyo. We'd lose one night of our hotel reservation. So Harry did a really good job of trying to find another flight to replace. And we actually have arrived earlier than we would have with the original flight.
We did have to do a layover in Taipei, but it's the same exact plane that then continues on. So yes, we did have to deplane because they got to clear it out and everything like that, but we literally just walk up, walk around, then come back through the transfer section, and it wasn't that long. Like, it was actually nice to just get up and stretch.
So Visit Japan web has all the information. I was a part of different forums that said you should fill out the QR forms, have screenshots, and it's a whole process. But I'm glad we did it. It was very fast for us, but I also think we arrived at a really good time where immigration was just empty.
It's all thanks to her because I have no idea what we needed to prepare for this. It was really easy. Like, we got through from getting off the plane all the way to exiting to where we are now in probably like 10 minutes.
So the QR system, it's quarantine first, which is basically like you upload your vaccination certificate. Right when we got off the plane, they started showing pictures of the screen that we should have on our phone ready to go. So that's a blue screen that you need saying that you have been vaccinated. The second step was immigration, which is a yellow screen. And again, very easy. They check it, they scan your QR code, they take your photo, I think, scan your fingerprints, and then you're on to the last step, which is customs. For that one, we did actually fill out the paper form just in case, but we went ahead and did the QR, which is an automated machine. Basically, it just, you scan your QR code from your phone, your passport, and it kind of just says verify all the information that you put in on your computer, and you're good to go.
The reason why we decided to do the paper form just in case is because we heard that there are instances where sometimes the queue for the physical form is actually quicker. I think one other benefit for Scoot Plus is we actually get to deplane first. Like, it's not like a mad rush. The flight attendants literally will hold back the other side and let us go through, so it was really empty, and we were on a full flight.
So after we got off the plane, of course we had to quickly stop by the restrooms.
Yes, the bathroom. Japan is known for their amazing epic bathrooms. Saw the Toto experience sign. Didn't go into that one, I was a little too nervous. But I did have to use the bathroom, and I'm glad I did because what a treat. It had the little toilet one, the bidet thing. It had this music system that you can actually click, and it makes ambient noise so people don't know you're pooping. I think our bus is here. We're gonna continue this on when we get on the bus, so that way we can update you with how we're actually getting into Tokyo.
Let's run away and leave this city. Let's run away and break new ground. Let's run away and leave this city. Let's run away into the sun.
see we're at the hotel now.
Yep, all 100 square feet of this tiny little place, which we'll get to in a little bit.
So we missed the bus.
The low-cost bus, LCB, they abbreviate it.
Our ticket was for 11:40, and the bus arrived, and we were not in line with our ticket in hand to the ticket guy.
It left like within a minute.
No, less.
We were like literally like, oh, that might be our bus, and then it stopped, and then a few seconds later it left. Granted, there was no one in line, so I think if we were in line, we probably literally would have been the only ones on that bus.
So we stood up right after, went to the guy, and he didn't speak any English, but he changed our ticket. He wrote 11:50, which is 10 minutes later, and told us to stand there. So we were the first in lines. He took our luggage and actually gave us a little receipt. So he needed to take our luggage because I guess they put them in separately.
Lesson learned, buses are on time and just as efficient as trains here. And unfortunately, the ride itself, the bus was packed. It's less than an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Seat also had USB plugs, which was nice, so I could charge up the phone. And the views, oh, the cherry blossoms are out. I thought it was gonna be gone by now, but like there were some beautiful views when you were driving down to Tokyo. There were 3 spots that the bus takes you. The one we got off at was Tokyo Station, and we hadn't realized that it goes to Ginza as well, but I think because they thought we were going to Tokyo Station, they took our suitcases out at Tokyo Station, so we're like, we should probably go because they might just leave it there. But we would have saved a few minutes, I think, had we got off at Ginza because there's a direct line to our hotel. So we did have to walk a few minutes away from Tokyo Station.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. Then it takes us to Ginza. I think it's like 2 stops. And then from there, it's a few stops on the gray line. I don't remember the name. How do we pay for it?
Yes, so we were nervous about paying for the train rides, but we were able to use our Suica card.
If you haven't seen it, we put a short together, but Suica card is definitely something you should get. There's a physical card, but you can also do the Apple Wallet version, and we were able to do that before we came to Japan and topped it up. So as soon as we got to the subway, we were able to just use our phone and tap in, kind of like what we were used to in Singapore, and it just deducts from the digital card. In terms of actually using our phones while we're here, we decided to get an ESIM. I'm all about it now. Like, I think anytime we go somewhere, it's so much more convenient. Kind of like the Suica card where we don't need a physical card. Same thing with the eSIM, you don't need a physical SIM card. We found a deal, it was 20 gigs for 15 days, and there's no limit on how many gigs per day you can use, for about 40 Singapore dollars. They use Docomo as the carrier, which we did a little bit of research, and Chantal, I think you mentioned that Docomo is probably the best one out here in terms of the telco companies. Mm-hmm. The other 2 were KDDI and SoftBank, which is a weird name.
So we got to our hotel about 1:40, and check-in is at 2 o'clock, and we just left our luggage here while we went to grab lunch.
Yeah, there are plenty of little restaurants around here. I love the alleyways with little shops. We saw Ippudo, which is one of our favorite ramen spots that we go to in Singapore. But there was a queue, so we're like, nah. Found another spot. I think it's like soba noodles. I don't remember the name. And we had to get cash just to make sure. But unfortunately, when I withdrew it, I got 10,000 yen. They gave me a 10,000 yen. I don't know if these places will break that big of a bill. The place we found, thankfully, does take Suica card. And what's really nice is even though it's all in Japanese, you can see the pictures, you can tap and then basically just pay, and then a ticket gets printed out. It's very convenient, very fast. The food, what'd you think?
Was amazing. I was nervous about what we were actually choosing, but I think yours was 500.
Yeah, it was like 550 or something like that.
So then I didn't want to choose the same plate, so I chose something that was a little more expensive, but it was really, really good.
Yeah, yours was only like 700 or something like that. And man, the people there eat fast.
It was all guys.
It was all businessmen, yeah. 2 minutes later, they're out the door.
They slurped it up.
Yeah, and I think that's like a sign of good food when you can hear. The louder you slurp, the better the food is.
Or the food is really hot, So you have to slurp it to cool it down
At the
so
same
you're
time
out
while
of
you're
there
eating
fast.
Yeah, after that we came back and our hotel room was ready. So check-in was easy. We just scanned your... They actually have a thing that scans your passport and gets all your details. Downstairs in the lobby, you pick out all of your amenities. So like they don't just have the amenities in the room, maybe because it's too small to have them.
It's for environmental reasons, they say.
Yeah. Which is fair. I think it's totally fine because there are things that I probably didn't need.
Yeah. The room is so small. We cannot open both of our suitcases at the same time.
This is the room right here.
Yeah.
I will say they do a good job with the space itself. Like there's plenty of shelving and like a lot of plugs and outlets for our phones. They even give you like one that fits all phone types. They do have a massage chair though, and that's kind of cool. And it's pretty nice. It's in Japanese, so you kind of have to just push buttons and figure out what happens without getting hurt.
The bathroom has a Toto.
Yes. Just like at the airport, it has your bidet system. It's warm when you sit on it. It takes up so much space. But it is really nice. Yeah, they really, really respect their toilet game here.
They also gave us pajamas.
And slippers, of course. Always appreciate getting slippers in most Asian hotels.
So we're actually not here by ourselves. We're waiting for...
Yeah, we've got a few of our friends, our closest friends are coming here as well, and they were on the flight a couple hours before us, but they're coming from the US. We have Carlos, Brian, and Steven all coming from California to enjoy this 2-week trip here with us in Japan and the Philippines. So we'll probably just wander around until they actually get to the hotel. Maybe get some snacks or something. I don't know.
Snacks, some Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Kit Kats,
Ooh,
so cheap.
Yes, we're
Maybe
really
coffee.
excited. Oh
We could
yeah,
do a
that's right.
coffee.
Let's
What
do a
time is
coffee.
it?
We'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go find a place for coffee, and then we'll wait for the rest of the guys to arrive.
Let's see if Perry would make a good waiter. Thank you, sir. So we're sitting at the Verve. We wanted some coffee, so we found this place after walking a little bit. It's really nice inside, fancy coffee.
Not that cheap.
Not that cheap, aka fancy.
Yeah,
So
it was
hopefully
like
it's good.
$14. I mean, it's filter coffee. I tried some of their blends down below too. They actually have samples, but that's what I got. We're drinking hot coffees because it's freaking cold here. I think the temps are probably in like the high 50s at this point, but the wind, when it hits you, it's just brutal. Chantal always say she could see us living here. She's like, maybe I can come teach English here. And I was like, don't forget how cold it gets in the winters.
And then the wind blew, like right at that moment.
Just finished up our coffee. Guys are still on their way. We're gonna go, I think, to Don Don Donkey. Oh, sorry, we call it Don Don Donkey in Singapore, but it is a Japanese chain called Don Quijote. It's a massive grocery store / department store. We love it there. So let's go see how expensive it is compared to the stuff in Singapore.
This Don Quijote has 6 floors.
Different time, same old town. Another day, maybe another year.
So they do use the same song. There's a very, very,
Catchy.
yeah, catchy, very kiddie-ish.
Does it have lyrics?
I heard it earlier,
Oh, okay.
but now it's like the,
Instrumental.
there it is.
Oh.
And we'll still be here. Breaking out.
This Don Don is out of control. The one in Singapore is like groceries and stuff like that, but this one you have luxury high-end goods, including Rolexes, Louis Vuitton bags, and there's even a CBD section. What? So we just finished up at Don Quijote.
It's dark outside now.
Yeah, it was fun though to check out all the things that they have, because it is very different than the selections we have in Singapore. We ended up spending like $4,
And
but
we broke our
$100 bill for it, or 10,000 yen. We bought like 88-cent mints, and you could also, yeah, and $3 Kit Kats. But at the same time, if you go to the top floor, you can buy, you know, there were Rolexes being sold for like $24,000 or $30,000. It's crazy.
Rimowa suitcase, your
Yeah.
Chanel purses.
What a weird, ridiculous selection, but it was fun. I liked it.
But now the guys have finally arrived and they're hungry, so we're gonna go get dinner at Ippudo.
Yes, a ramen chain that we love and is in Singapore, but I'm sure it's even better or at least cheaper here in Tokyo. So we'll go check it out. Where's everyone else? I don't know. What? Hi. Oh, good to see you. Steven.
Hey, how's it going?
Third one. What's up, Brian?
Let's run away and break new ground. Let's run away and leave this city. Let's run away into the sound.
Your ramen came out first. How's it compare?
It's different. It's better.
It is better. The price is better, that's for sure.
The pulsing tides pushing you back again. Sleepless nights and empty streets.
Steven, tell us where we are.
We're in Roppongi right now, about to check out the Tokyo Tower.
Is this still part of Roppongi?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think so. So part of the
huge
same, same district. Yeah.
it's one of the more iconic buildings here, right?
I think so. I think it's one of the known ones.
It is night, but
It's nighttime.
up above us,
Look at the beautiful cherry blossoms.
we've got the blossoms,
So
so
pretty.
I think we need to come back here during the day.
Definitely.
There's a wedding shoot going over there. I bet that looks awesome. All right, let's keep going. Chantal needs a bathroom.
She does, yeah.
All right, we're underneath the Tokyo Tower now. A lot of stuff here. We just ate, so we're not hungry, but these little vending machine things are always super popular. So I think at some point we're gonna try it.
Alright, so we're underneath Tokyo Tower, just waiting for Harry and Chantal to be done. This is the Steven cam right now, taking over with Carlos and Brian. What's up? Fun fact about Tokyo Tower. Well, I don't have any, so sorry guys. But it's one of the top attractions here in Japan, so definitely come check it out and take all the photos.
These are 10.
Chantal wants a Coke for tomorrow. It's only 100 yen.
I don't know if we have enough. We should, right? Will it give me...
Yeah, I'll do small ones.
Yeah, it has change.
Check this one out. This one's like plastic. Watch it be like doesn't give change. Like this one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like you don't know how to use a vending machine. Now you click the button.
What if I had to buy 5 of them?
You buy 5.
That sounded like 400 yen. She's happy.
I'm so happy.
Crack
Oh
it
my
open.
It says original taste. We're in search of a strawberry sando for dessert. I think Family Mart's the one that usually has it. We've gone to a couple so far. No luck, but there's a bunch of Family Marts around. Now we've wandered over to Midtown Garden. It is beautiful. There's actually a lot of people out right now, and there's a reason why, because it's gonna be a really nice place to come during the day as well.
Let's run away and leave this city. Let's run away and break new ground. Let's run away and leave this city. Let's run away into the sound.
All right, well, we're now in Lawson, since we didn't see a Family Mart yet, this is another one of those grocery stores. I think Lawson's known for their pudding. We're gonna get that, and then what else do we have?
Melon pan.
A melon pan. Melon pan man. Melon pan man. We're holding off on the pudding because check this baby out.
This is what we need to find the real deal.
What's the real deal called?
It's called Maruse, and we have to find it.
It's from Hokkaido. It's a very popular thing, and it's very expensive, but it's freaking out of this world.
So hopefully this is just as good.
Now that's a cute restaurant here on the corner. The iconic green, white, and blue lights. One of our last chances to find one. All right, here we got for dessert tonight. Some staples of Japan. How was the Kit Kat?
It's really good. It has a very like light kick to it.
Oh.
But you can really taste it. It's like
Is it
the-
chocolatey at all?
It's more like a white chocolatey kind of taste.
Okay.
Instead. Yeah.
Should we start with that? Oh my god, girl.
I don't know how to open them.
You just peel straight down.
It smells so good.
Okay. Break me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Give me a break. Come on. Oh, it's small.
It smells so good.
Cheers. Oh yeah. It's like a pocky stick. Gosh.
It's like fruity. Burst of.
You're right. Late kick. Here is the melon pan. Let's just tear off a piece. Steven, do you want a bite? Oh, it crumbles. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay. Okay. Steven doesn't like it.
There's no flavor. It's like soft on the inside a little bit, but not where it's fluffy. And the outer crust tastes more like a sugar cookie. It tastes more
But-
like sugar cookie than like a melon.
They're not supposed to taste like melon, actually. It is supposed to taste like that.
If it's a sugar cookie, then yes. Then
It's supposed to be
exactly
like a crusted. It is very sugary.
right. Yeah. Then yes.
It's alright. It's not the best.
No, it's not the best. Then again, it was only 148. Here's the last thing for us to try. Ooh, that looks like cream. Alright, looks pretty good. You want to give it a bite?
Oh, it smells really good actually.
Okay, give it a bite.
I'm gonna make it fall apart.
It's not the same reaction as we had for our Maruse. It's the texture and the raisin, but not the same quality. All right, I think we're finished up for tonight. So we're gonna go to bed and have our first official full day in Tokyo. Maybe we'll wake up early, get breakfast. Don't really have plans for that. And then for lunch, we're meeting my colleagues who are from Tokyo in Shinjuku to walk around Gion Park, check out the sakura blossoms, and then grab some lunch around Shinjuku. Have a good night, and we will see you guys tomorrow.